Ever wonder what makes a military operation successful? Is it the sheer force, or is it something more strategic, more cunning perhaps? The answer lies in the annals of history, in the tales of wars won and lost. It's often not the size of the army nor the weaponry at its disposal, but the strategy deployed that determines the victor. The most remarkable victories have come from the most unexpected plans, catching the enemy off guard, turning the tides dramatically. These strategies, these unseen sides of war, have shaped the world as we know it. They are the masterstrokes of military genius, the result of meticulous planning, audacious execution, and often a dash of audacity. They are the game changers, the tide turners, the defining moments in the theatre of war. So, are you ready to delve into the depths of military history, to uncover the true might of the mind over the might of the army? Dive with me then into the top 10 insane war strategies that shocked the world. At number 10, we have a strategy straight from Greek mythology, the Trojan horse. This tale of cunning and deceit takes us way back to the ancient city of Troy. Picture this, a gigantic wooden horse, seemingly a gift of surrender from the Greeks. But the belly of this beast held a deadly secret. Greek soldiers were concealed within, ready to spring their trap under the cloak of night. The unsuspecting Trojans, blinded by their victory, dragged the horse into their city. Once darkness fell, the Greeks emerged, opening the gates for their comrades and sealing the fate of Troy. This audacious plot not only toppled a city but also resonated through the ages, shaping future warfare. It became a symbol of tactical deception, teaching us to be wary of Greeks bearing gifts. This ingenious strategy was the very definition of deception in warfare. Coming in at number 9, we have Operation Mincemeat, a tale of deception and intrigue. This daring plan was hatched by the British during the dark days of World War II. The idea was as simple as it was audacious. Use a corpse carrying false information to deceive the Germans. The body of a man masquerading as a British officer carrying critical intelligence was allowed to wash ashore in Spain, a country known for its sympathetic ties to the Axis powers. As anticipated, the false documents were swiftly passed on to the Germans, leading them to believe that the Allies planned to invade Greece and Sardinia instead of Sicily, the actual target. The ruse worked spectacularly. The German forces were caught off guard when the Allies invaded Sicily, enabling a crucial victory for the Allied forces. This operation showed that sometimes a well-placed lie can be just as powerful as a bullet. Number 8 takes us to the battlefield of World War II with a strategy that was more smoke and mirrors than guns and ammunition. It's the Ghost Army. This audacious strategy was a masterpiece of deception, employing inflatable tanks, sound effects and radio transmissions to fool the enemy. Imagine a battlefield filled with the roar of engines, the chatter of soldiers, armoured vehicles rumbling across terrain. But wait, it's all an illusion. The tanks are air-filled facades, the soldiers mere voices over the radio, the engines echoes in the wind. This was the Ghost Army, a phantom force that successfully deceived the Axis powers. It played a crucial role in several campaigns, diverting enemy attention and resources away from real Allied operations. The success of the Ghost Army underscores a remarkable truth about warfare. Sometimes, it's not about the size of the army or the power of the weapons. In warfare, perception can indeed be more important than reality. For number 7, we turn to a strategy that changed the face of warfare forever, the Blitzkrieg. Born out of the German military's cunning and necessity, the Blitzkrieg, or Lightning War, was a groundbreaking war strategy that took the world by storm during the Second World War. Imagine this, rapid, concentrated attacks, like a thunderbolt from a clear sky, intended to create a shock effect on the enemy. This wasn't just about physical might, oh no, it was a psychological game designed to disorient and confuse. The Blitzkrieg was not merely a plan of attack, but a philosophy of war. Its impact was monumental. The Blitzkrieg strategy dramatically altered the dynamics of World War II, turning the tables in favor of the German forces time and again. And its influence didn't stop there. The principles of the Blitzkrieg continue to shape modern warfare strategies, underscoring the power of speed and surprise. The Blitzkrieg proved that speed and surprise could be a lethal combination in warfare. At number 6, we have a strategy that took deception to a whole new level, the decoy city. Picture this, World War II is in full swing and Russia is faced with relentless enemy bombings. So what do? They create a whole city, a decoy, a spectacle of lights and infrastructure designed to confuse and divert the enemy. But this was no small feat. It was a massive undertaking involving countless hours of labor and meticulous planning. And it wasn't just about building structures and lights. They even went as far as to create fake transportation networks and airfields. The result? A grand illusion that fooled the enemies into wasting their resources on a ghost city. And the impact? This clever ruse played a significant role in protecting the real cities and their inhabitants, saving countless lives. The decoy city showed the lengths to which nations would go to protect their citizens during war. Halfway through our countdown, at number 5, we have one of the most famous military operations in history, the D-Day invasion. A day that will forever be etched in the annals of time, June 6, 1944, saw the Allied forces launch a daring assault on the beaches of Normandy. This monumental effort was not just about brute force, it was a masterclass in strategic planning and deception. The Allies cleverly misled the Germans into believing the attack would take place elsewhere, keeping the actual invasion point a well-guarded secret. When the day arrived, thousands of troops stormed the beaches, their surprise attack catching the enemy off guard. The sheer scale of the operation was unprecedented, and the successful execution marked a significant turning point in World War II. This audacious strategy didn't just change the course of the war, it altered the face of warfare itself. The D-Day invasion was a turning point in World War II and a testament to the power of combined forces. Number 4 takes us back to medieval times with a simple but effective strategy, the boiling water defense. Picture a time when castles and fortresses were the ultimate symbols of power and protection. Defenders of these fortresses had to be resourceful, using whatever means at their disposal to fend off attackers. One of the most effective yet simplest methods was the boiling water defense. The defenders would heat water, oil or tar to boiling point and pour it down on the attackers from the high walls of their fortress. This not only caused severe injuries, but also created panic and chaos among the attacking forces. The boiling water strategy was not just about the physical damage it inflicted. It was also a psychological weapon, spreading fear and demotivating the enemy. The boiling water defense was a brutal reminder that sometimes the simplest strategies can be the most effective. In the face of innovation and technology, never underestimate the power of a kettle and a high wall. We're getting to the top 3 now. At number 3, we have a strategy that changed the world forever, the Manhattan Project. A covert operation, birthed in the dark throes of World War II, a project so secretive, even the Vice President of the United States wasn't privy to its existence. The Manhattan Project was a daring mission to harness the destructive power of the atom. It brought together the brightest minds of the time, including Robert Oppenheimer and Albert Einstein. Their goal? To create the world's first nuclear weapons, a grim task, but one that could potentially end the war and save countless lives. The fruits of their labor were 2 bombs, ominously named Little Boy and Fat Man. These weapons were dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, bringing World War II to a devastating end and marking a turning point in human history. The Manhattan Project marked the dawn of the nuclear age and changed warfare forever. At number 2, we have a strategy that is as much a marvel of engineering as it is of military strategy, the Great Wall of China. Spanning over 13,000 miles, this colossal structure was not just born out of a desire to fend off invasions, but it was also a symbol of the strength and resilience of a nation. The Great Wall was a formidable deterrent, a physical and psychological barrier against the Mongols from the north. Its sheer size and the daunting challenge it posed to invaders had a profound impact on Chinese history and warfare. It's not just a wall, it's a testament to human ingenuity and determination, a strategy that transcended military norms. The Great Wall continues to remind us of a time when a nation's survival hinged on the heights its people could reach, literally and figuratively. The Great Wall of China is a testament to the lengths nations will go to protect their borders. And now, the most shocking war strategy of them all, at number 1, the Enigma Code. This was a device used by the Germans during World War II to encode their messages, making them seemingly impossible to decipher. This machine, with its intricate system of rotors and plugboards, created a labyrinth of coded information that was as cryptic as it was complex. But the unimaginable happened. A team of code breakers at Bletchley Park in England, led by the brilliant mathematician Alan Turing, managed to crack this code. Their tireless efforts, combined with the use of the early computational device known as the bomb, led to the unraveling of the Enigma's secrets. This breakthrough had a profound impact on the course of World War II, allowing the Allies to intercept and understand German communication. It also laid the groundwork for modern cryptography and cybersecurity. Breaking the Enigma code was a turning point in World War II and showed that information is the most powerful weapon in warfare. From deception to brute force, from simple defenses to high-tech communication, these strategies have shaped the course of history. We've delved into the top 10 insane military war strategies that shocked the world, starting with the ingenious Trojan horse, moving on to the deceptive Operation Mincemeat, the illusion-creating Ghost Army, the swift and destructive Blitzkrieg, and the decoy city that fooled enemy eyes. We explored the massive D-Day invasion, the scalding boiling water defense, the game-changing Manhattan Project, the steadfast Great Wall of China, and, finally, the cryptic Enigma Code. Each of these strategies has left a significant impact on our world, changing the course of wars and, in some cases, the trajectory of nations. As we've seen, warfare is as much a game of strategy and cunning as it is of force. Remember, in the game of war, it's not always the strongest that win, but the smartest.